Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Bug here, and the Dabo carrier is back. We are back with our triple Dabo fun, because with the addition of Guangjin Supermarket, where are we? Just quickly, before this picks its own route. Whoa, what the hell is crazy thing doing? Ah, I don't trust this thing. Yeah, with the addition of Guangjin Supermarket comes the addition of new deliveries, as we've been finding out today in the server. So, yeah, we've found a few different, not so much exploits, because you can't really call them that anymore. They're not. All the exploits have been fixed. This is more of a cheesy way to make a little bit more money than was intended. So I've gone and bought myself another Kira rollback. Oh, Greedy's having a bit of trouble with pallets there. Bit of desync too. Oh, hello, there's a trailer in the road. Oh crap. Try not to hit that. Yeah, it's been a fun day. It's been an entertaining day, and it's definitely been an educational day. So with anybody who's seen the last episode or the last couple of episodes will know what I'm talking about. It's been interesting. We'll just call it that. So I found the best routes for me personally was filling a Dabo up and taking it down to Ara with 10-20 boxes of meat. That's all well and good, but these kind of things, when somebody starts it, everybody joins in, and soon enough the price drops, there is no meat left to take, etc, etc. It's just problem after problem. Let's indicate, shall we? Let's just be a good boy for a change. Oh my god, my brakes are terrible! Indicating did no good there. So yeah, I thought try something a little bit different, and toy pallets. 38 grand a pallet when carried by a Dabo. However, I'm not completely convinced that this thing is gonna make it. There is a lot of off-roading to be done. I've got the Jamusi wheels on. I don't know if that's gonna help with grip, but it's gonna make me feel better. I've lifted it to its max height, and I have had to stiffen the suspension because obviously we're carrying 3 Dabos, but I only lifted it by 200, strengthened it by 200%, because I still wanted it as soft as possible, because articulation. Not entirely sure how this is going to go. You're seeing it live, obviously. I've not done this before, and yeah, if I fail, then it will be a failure video. What's going on here? Is it? Oh, okay. Wonder what the hell was going on there. It looked a bit weird from that distance, but yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna fast forward this little journey, the boring stuff. Oh crap, I forgot to do the final drive. I changed the gearbox, I didn't change the final drive. Oh, this is such a me thing to do. Never mind, not a problem. I will comfort it. Oh no, that's not gonna help, is it? Because we're just maxed out our gear ratio. Alright, no worries. I'll just back off the throttle, I suppose. Yeah, anyway, fast forward, get to the bottom of the dirt hill, and then I will see you there. Well, here we go. So I guess this is where we will find out whether this video's going to be a waste of time or not. Now, I really hope that it makes it. It does have a little secret trick up its sleeve though, so have faith. I mean, I wouldn't have even started it if I didn't have faith, obviously. It's got all the mods. Engine is maxed out. Seem to not struggle at all on that one. Slightly longer gears would have been helpful, but we're not going to worry about that right yet. quite bouncy. That front Dabo suspension is clearly working very, very well. That's the modified one, the front one, the one that I did the last episode with. The back two are just completely standard, just painted. Right, how are we going to get up this one? Should, in theory, just glide up nicely. And it does. I'm currently very, very, very impressed with this thing. Now, I know for a fact a Kira tanker can do this run with a full tank. So 5 tons of fuel on the back. These 3 Dabos do not come to 5 tons, I'm sure of that. I think they're 1.1 ton each. Even if the pallet is a ton as well, then it only just about goes over the 5 ton. So, and to be fair, the Kira tanker almost made it on its own with no help, carrying a trailer with another 5 ton in it as well. Now, technically it can be done just by recovering in rather questionable ways, but it did need a little bit of help without doing the little fudgy recovery option. So I have faith. I think it's going to do it. I think it's going to do it like an absolute champ as well. But we shall soon find out. I thought it was struggling, it wasn't. It was just struggling to find a gear. Yeah, so the final drive, that's my bad. I should have thought about that and done something with it. I don't know what it comes with as standard, but whatever it is, that's what it's got. I feel like a 308 probably would have helped. I think these come standard in with around a 529, if I'm remembering correctly there. Plus, that's with the 6-speed gearbox. I've changed the gearbox to the 6-speed Mark 1 because that's my preferred gear ratios, and then I usually have it with a 308 or a 4.0 depending on the use. So I've gone and raised the ratios rather than lowered them, which is completely on me, but whatever. If it makes it, it makes it. And to be honest, the lower ratios might actually help a bit. I don't know, they might help, they might hinder, I'm not sure. Obviously you don't want to be struggling in first gear at all ever. We're not going to have that problem at all, which is nice. However, we are going to have to change gear quite rapidly on some of the sections. So, we'll see. Might be able to make it work. But, being a diesel, it does only rev to 2500 before it wants to change gear anyway. And that's where the problem may come. But like I said, we shall see. I'm really impressed with how well it's doing so far. Oh no, 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 don't tip over. I'll have to reload the whole bloody thing. Ugh. I'm looking forward to the death bridge. Or death bridges. There's 2 of them sods. And they're going to be a problem. I need to get them perfect first time, because I am not loading these back up. It's not exactly hard, but it's time consuming. And you need a fair amount of room to do it. Stick it in 4th, or leave it in 4th I should say. Or hold it in 4th? I think hold it in 4th. There we go. Worst thing to be doing is changing gears while climbing a hill. I'll do the same again. And for anybody wondering, I am holding the burnout button, which on the keyboard is Shift key, I think. Yep, Shift key. I've remapped it on my steering wheel to the B button because it's closest to my thumb. Just hold that there again. You can also do exactly the same thing by just leaving it in manual. But if you're on keyboard, manual's not really the most convenient, and sod it, I forgot to get in the right gear. Okay, so it's climbing in 3rd. That's when you know you've really got the wrong final drive. Do not tip. Right, that should have been a 1st gear hill. But that's fine, that's fine. We're doing fine. Not going to complain. And I suppose we don't really need a top speed final drive anymore. We did for that bridge and that was it, so... Come on, come on. Oh. This is a real off-road recovery machine. This is why I cannot wait to get hold of this thing on the roleplay series. It will be so much more fun than that bloody dory. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. This one's not so much the problem. It's the next one after the sharp right-hand bend. That's the one that's a real pain in the arse. Doing fine there, that's good. I should have topped these dabos up with meat boxes really, shouldn't I, to really make the most out of it. Just gonna trust fourth gear. Oh my god, it worked. Look at it climbing away in first gear just like that. Oh, it even wants to change to second, does it? Ah, stop, 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 stop. Right. Pulling off in second up this hill. Man, this thing's a monster. The Kira doesn't get enough love. It really doesn't. It is so good. It is so capable. It's the kind of vehicle that doesn't even need four-wheel drive. It just works. Like, if it can get up here, it can go anywhere. Stick it in second. That'll do for now. Ooh. And that's exactly why you hold it in gear. Plays little mind games on you. Right. That is the majority of the hard stuff done now. So if it's made it this far, it will make it the rest of the way. At least, I think I'm right in saying that. It's been a while since I've done this run. Yeah, no, that is, yeah, the hard stuff's done. So, I can officially say at this point, we have made it. So, that's nice. Unless we screw it up on one of the bridges. That's the one thing that can stop this journey in its tracks. And to be honest, I know you've time-lapsed, or you had a time-lapse for some of it, but I've been recording for 18 minutes, and I'm already nearly there, so, I mean, the time-lapse will probably take off, what, 10, 11 minutes, something like that? So that's pretty good going. I will say exactly how long I've been driving for when I actually get to the end, just so you know how long it took me. Okay, walk around here. Yep, got it. I think this would even do that mud hill. Obviously not on the actual mud on the off-road bit, but I think it would do it. Especially now they've removed the rock. That rock was a nightmare. Come on! Ah, brakes are crap, brakes are crap. Ooh, that had me worried. Keep going. Didn't even need to use the secret weapon. That's madness. And to be honest, you can actually get another Dabo on the back there. You can have another one, it's just two wheels on, and then... Oh no! Thought I was going to break the Dabos off. Yeah, you get two wheels on the bed strapped on, have the winch up at the top of the door, basically where the strap ends that you can see on the back one there. And... oh Christ. And that stops it from tilting down too much and dragging along the floor. And it does work on road. I've never tried it off-road, obviously, but... judging by how easy this has been so far, I think it might be worth a shot next time. What's the craziest thing you guys have ever done? Anything worse than this? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely intrigued. So these pallets are, what, 38 each, aren't they? So I'm only going to get 120-ish grand from this delivery anyway. So it's not exactly like I've just made millions out of this journey. But considering how easy it's been, I think that 120 is well worth it. Absolute bargain, actually. Oh, crap. Yeah, there we go. Absolutely smashing it. Proud of this little thing. Starting to get dark. Let's turn some lights on. Turn some beacons on too. Just so everybody knows that we're being stupid. Just kidding. Taking out a few lampposts, but we don't worry about that. Car, yeah. Oh, crap. Ah, no. Nearly sacrificed the radiator there for falling off the mountain. It was a risk I was willing to take. Falling off the mountain would have been way worse than a damaged radiator at that point. Because even if the damaged radiator did stop us from climbing a certain hill at the end, then we still do have the winch. Now, it may not be front mounted, but clipping don't really happen in this game, so you can still use it to pull yourself along. And it seems to not have a weight limit as well. And if it does have a weight limit, it's a really high limit. Because I've never had this truck struggle to pull anything. So I would love to know what strength it is. But it's got to be a 5 ton or an 8 ton. Maybe we can find out by trying to lift the Kira up. See if it can suspend itself from a ceiling somewhere. That would be interesting. Might have to try and do that next. Oh no, slow down. These brakes are shite. Brakes are on fire. Right, this is the one bridge that scares me. Don't help when your vision's blocked. Come on. We're good? I think we're good. Very carefully. I'm not risking anything here. Now we Clarkson it. Speed and power! Although it has none of either, but whatever. It's got a nice high centre of gravity, which is really helpful in this situation. And for normal road use, this thing slammed on its arse with -10 springs is an absolute treasure. I don't think I've ever had one fall over. And that's with me driving as well. Like, this might be the only vehicle that's never fallen over on me. Ooh, come on, brakes, do your thing, please. And by your thing, I mean stop me, not overheat and stop working. Ooh. Look at that. We are here. So close. Right. Now I'm going to come around this way. Because I need all the run up I can get for this hill. Mainly because of traction. Alright. Get into 5th gear. And now I'm going to hold it and dump it down to 4th. Oh. Absolute easiness. Probably didn't even need to hold it in 4th. What an absolute dream this thing has been. I feel like a bit of a Kira fanboy now, but... Right, can I unload these while they're still attached? Usually not. Oh yeah? Oh my days. I don't believe it. Everything just went right with this video. That never happens. That's mad. So, 25 minutes is about to click over right now. So 25 minutes to do probably the easiest job I've done in a long time. And I really, really appreciate this truck. I know I might be going on about it a bit, but Christ. Let's get a little screeny, shall we? Where's the camera going? Yeah, that looks good. Anyway, I promised something fun, didn't I? So, let's head up to here. I'm on the roof. And spawn Zikira. Alright, give me the winch. No, that's not what I wanted. Pick up a winch hook. Slap it on the ceiling directly above. And give me the controller. Right. Take your vote in the comments right now. I'll give you a second. Do you think it will lift it? Yes or no? Just say will lift or won't lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1. Right, okay. Let's go. Oh, not quite. It decompressed the suspension pretty well though. So it wants to lift it, but it's not gonna. Right. Swing time. Whee! Right, and before I go, let's repair first, and let's have a look at what the final drive was. So, the final drive was... Oh, 4.0, okay. So, really, I think a 308 would have been better, but seeing as it worked so damn well, I'm kind of inclined to just put it down to a 355, which I already own anyway. And probably leave it at that, because that will give me a little bit more top end on the motorway kind of speeds, but it won't wreck the off-road capability. It's not that I'm planning on doing it too much more, but mainly because I want to upload this tune. Paint parts and decal will do, I don't care. And it's 50743 for anybody who wants it, but mainly I want it for myself, because in the roleplay series, when I get this Kira, I want to put this exact tune on it, because I know it works off-road. So when we get off-road recoveries, we are going to be completely set for it. However, it is going to cost a bloody fortune, so I've got to save up 234 grand. Although I can shave 40 grand off that if I don't lift the suspension, which I probably won't, to be fair. Because... was it necessary for today's trip? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe not. I'm not sure. But for road use, definitely not necessary. Even in casual off-road, like just going across the desert, definitely not. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind. But for anybody who wants to build their own, feel free to use my tune as a starting point. Anti-roll bars are 150 front and rear. Springs are 150 on the front, 200 on the rear. Dampers, 400 on the front and 300 on the rear. Ride height obviously was max plus 10, and then minus 10 for road use works perfectly fine. That is, other than the fact that the winch is stopping that going down all the way, it does work really, really well. That's how I usually have them. In fact, I might change them over now. No, just in case I do more off-roading. Spacers on max, as always with everything. Angle kit, yes. Tyres are stock. Wheels are Jamusi, like I said. There. And nothing in aerodynamics. And I've got the extra fuel tanks, both sides. That's everything. Power is just max everything. So, max rad, long intake, max engine, max turbo, and the 6-speed Mark 1, which is my favourite gearbox. Others may argue it comes with that one. Personally, I don't like the gear ratios as much as that. But you know, you do you. Whatever you prefer, go with that. And then, as we've just discussed, it was on a 4.0, but I'm going down to a 355 lock diff. Anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you've made it all the way to the end. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.